Israeli troops have entered Gaza's largest hospital. They say they're targeting Hamas militants inside. And the House of Representatives has passed a short-term spending bill to help avert a government shutdown. Good morning. I'm Corva Coleman from NPR News, and here are today's top stories. The Israeli military says its troops have entered the largest hospital complex in Gaza. It says Hamas militants are operating a command center there. NPR's Lauren Freyer reports medical staff and patients are trapped inside the hospital.
Israel's military says it's carrying out a precise and targeted operation in a specific area of the Al-Shifa hospital complex. It called on any Hamas fighters inside to surrender. From the crowded hospital, the head of its burns unit tells Al Jazeera that people are being told to move away from the windows. They're panic-stricken, he says. Israel accuses Hamas of basing fighters in or under hospitals. The U.S. says its intelligence suggests the same. Meanwhile, after the United Nations said its fuel depot in Gaza is now empty and that many more people would die as a result, Israeli defense officials now say they will allow fuel into Gaza for the first time since October 7th. They say it's in response to a request from the U.S. Lauren Freyer, NPR News, Tel Aviv.
Meanwhile, the World Health Organization says it has also lost contact with medical staffers inside the Gaza hospital. Congress could be on the way to averting a pending government shutdown. The Senate is poised to take up a temporary funding measure to push that deadline to early next year. NPR's Claudia Grisales reports the House approved the plan yesterday in a strong bipartisan vote.
The Senate will take up the temporary funding measure in the coming days to keep the government open past a shutdown deadline this Friday. Now, that shutdown threat is expected to be moved to 2 dates early next year. House Speaker Mike Johnson crafted the plan with help from hardline Republicans. They suggested temporarily funding certain agencies, which will now face a new funding deadline in mid-January, and the remainder of agencies facing a February deadline. However, conservative Republicans voted against the plan because it did not have deep spending cuts or significant policy plan changes, issues that kept House Democrats on board to support it. Claudia Grisales, NPR News.
President Biden is in San Francisco, where he will attend a major Asian-Pacific Economic Forum. But NPR's John Ruwitch tells us the key event today is Biden's meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping.
It's an opportunity, actually, for Biden and Xi to reconnect after quite a long time and also, attempt to renew their relationship. They've met many times going back to when they were vice presidents. The challenge, of course, is that the relationship between China and the U.S. is very contentious, right? The Biden administration has cast it as fundamentally competitive. Xi Jinping himself has explicitly said he thinks the U.S. is out to encircle China.
NPR's John Ruwitch reporting it is possible the leaders could agree to resume communication between the U.S. and Chinese militaries. These communications have been severed for more than a year. You're listening to NPR.